The Paper Plane. It's flavourful, bittersweet and a bit flimsy. If my Paper Plane garnish has anything to go by, I'm quitting mixology and getting a job designing planes with Boeing. Okay, this drink is a request from one of my subscribers, Sean Rayner, and this is a good shout to make. The ingredient lineup is bourbon, Aperol, Amaro Nonino and lemon juice. Some people aren't fans of the specs of this drink. I like it, it's easy to remember, and for some reason it reminds me a bit of Iron Brew. To your shaker add 3/4 of an ounce, that's 22.5ml of bourbon. Then add 3/4 of an ounce, that's 22.5ml of Aperol. Now add 3/4 of an ounce, that's 22.5ml of Amaro Nonino. And lastly, add your sour component, which, believe it or not, is going to be 3/4 of an ounce, 22.5ml of fresh lemon juice. The Paper Plane was invented by Sean Ross from Milk and Honey Bar in New York to help a friend who had opened a bar in Chicago called the Violet Hour. The song is a reference to Mia's song Paper Planes. Put some ice into the shaker, then shake for 10 to 13 seconds. Double strain into a chilled coupe glass. The garnish on this one is great, but just to warn you, in some parts, particularly in the UK, I could see this causing a mass brawl or a riot as people be launching these planes at each other. Yeah, one of the funnest parts of this drink is the garnish, and as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to become an aeroplane designer with Boeing. Also, when you are making the garnish, you work into a smaller scale with cheap paper, so my planes resemble joints, tampons and pipe cleaners rather than a stealth bomber. Okay, now the taste test. I really like this drink, and as I mentioned earlier, it does remind me a bit of Iron Brew. And some people do like it more boozier, but I think this is an easy one to drink, and I like how the different components balance it out. Give the subscribe button a good dry slap, and most will enjoy and have a couple more and behave yourselves.